All right, welcome back to another daily vlog. Thanks for tuning back in. If you've been following me, today is November 4th, and I am literally one section away from finishing and being certified as a personal trainer. I still have the CPR and AED certification to do. However, there is an option to do that fully online, and they said it only takes about 35 to 30 minutes. And I understand having a CPR AED certification is important, but considering I'm doing mostly everything online right now, just knowing the general knowledge I think is acceptable for right now. And also back in high school, I did get certified back in high school, and I took it very seriously because I knew that I wanted to do something. Sorry, I'm getting the mail. Something in the health and fitness industry. So, all that training I did was actually a class, and the basic knowledge, like do the Heimlich maneuver and just the placement of the hands with the chest and how many, and like when you're supposed to do it for babies and children, for adults. I did learn that, and I feel pretty confident about it if I were to run into some sort of situation with that right now. But again, considering that I'm doing my training online right now for the most part, I don't think I'm going to run into that problem. So yeah, today's November 4th. I'm trying to figure out a way to get these daily vlogs in more often, because actually more often, like uploaded, because I have literally a whole bunch of vlogs just recorded in my Photos app on my phone, but like using the app that I use, InShot, and editing it and then putting like some music, editing it for like YouTube format, and then editing it with some music and then uploading it. For some reason, like my phone takes a while to do that through the app. So yeah, I'm trying to figure out a way where I can upload them every day without it kind of taking up so much time. Sometimes it would take close to an hour of my day trying to upload a vlog. And yeah, especially when I'm trying to utilize my time the best, that's just not the way to go. So yeah, I'm trying to figure that out. I have literally like two to 3 weeks worth of videos in my Photos app, so we gotta figure that out. But progress with my PT, amazing. Yeah, I literally almost cried yesterday when I was getting through the third section, which is the close to last section, the section right before the last section of the final exam, because I was really starting to understand the information that the questions I was being asked, like I actually knew it, and I do. And it's crazy because before I would always tell myself I was bad at learning and I couldn't sit down and study and read a book, or I couldn't retain knowledge, and all this limiting beliefs that I told myself back in the day, telling myself that I wasn't good in school, telling myself that I can't sit down and read a book, telling myself that I can't go and learn online and read the textbook online, it's just crazy. It's crazy how we could tell ourselves things, and the things that we say out loud, especially to ourselves, eventually we believe to be true, even though if they're in the moment, they're not exactly true. I never went out of my way and deliberately sat down, grabbed a book that I genuinely thought I was curious about, and made a goal to finish it. But when I did do that at the beginning of quarantine, about February, March, I got through that first book like in, I don't know, it's crazy. Like And as soon as I finished that first book, it was on to the next and on to the next. And now literally I bought a freaking Kindle. Like, come on. Me buying a Kindle, me telling myself that I was gonna buy a Kindle back then, would never. But it's just crazy, the things that we tell ourselves. In Think and Grow Rich, Napoleon Hill mentions in an easier and simpler way summarized, because he does use those very complicated words like the ether and stuff like that, and auto-suggestion and all that. But to put it in simpler words, the things that we say out loud, whether they be positive or negative, we will believe to be true over time. Is the power of affirmations, basically. It's the power of training our subconscious mind to eventually believe what we begin to say. In the past, when we would believe that Santa was real, for example, when people around us would tell Santa was real, our aunties, our uncles, our parents, our siblings, movies, things like that. As a kid, we don't really question if Santa is real. We just believed it, and the more we actually said it over Christmas, and then we received gifts, it's like adding on to that belief. And in life, there could be a lot of beliefs that we begin to believe is true, and especially when we say it out loud. We could make things up that aren't exactly the truth, don't make the most sense. You know, like not being able to read a book, for example. There's a lot of people who's like, I can't lose X amount of pounds because my metabolism is X. It's like this, it's slow, it's whatever. Once we say that, we don't give our mind doesn't give our bodies the chance to even go for that. You know, for a lot of people who, like me, for example, this is a perfect example, because I don't know much about losing weight. One thing I do know about is trying to gain muscle as a skinny guy. As a skinny guy, I would always tell myself that I could never grow muscle, and people around me, aunties, uncles, parents, friends, tell me, oh, you're skinny. Maybe you're just skinny, tall. You're not gonna grow muscle. You know. There's other people out there that just doesn't work like that. And I was like, okay, yeah, maybe so. Maybe I'm just not built like that. I would tell myself, I'm just not built. I don't have the genetics, stuff like that. Sooner or later, I started to believe it, and I never gave it a chance for years. Until, I started going to the gym, and I was like, you know what? Fuck it, I'll go to the gym and try to learn how to build muscle. Watch YouTube videos about how to build muscle, the science behind building muscle. Basically just how to build muscle, literally. I would search up on YouTube, and the crazy thing is, over time, I found out how to do it, and over time, that limiting belief that I understood was a limiting belief. Like, over time, I lost my train of thought. I'm so sorry. This is a fully uncut vlog, and someone just passed by, so I kind of messed up my train of thought. But anyways, back to limiting beliefs. Whatever we say to believe to be true, whether to be true or not, eventually we'll begin to believe that it's true. So work on your limiting beliefs today. Thanks for tuning back in. I'll keep you updated for when I get certified. Have a good day.